And he got his own piece.
So, if you wonder if the salmon's good, there's my salmon. There's the dog. And mind you, he ate all of it, his own piece over there. Yes, he is spoiled. Welcome, Oceansiders, to episode number 2 of Oceansiders Cooks. Today we're making the wife's ultimate favorite, crispy salmon. And then, as a side item to that, glazed carrots. And then we also have a leftover that I'm going to show you that as well, is creamy spinach with artichoke.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely delicious, guys. Stay tuned. All right, so here we go for crispy salmon. Our ingredients here, of course, the main star of the show, salmon. Imagine that. Also, we're going to be using avocado oil. We're going to be using an agave, organic like agave. I like this brand a lot. It's really good to glaze these carrots with. And then also we're going to add salt and pepper to that as well. Now, when we cook these carrots, we're going to cook them to where they are fork tender or to where they have a little bit of a bite to them. We don't want them, boil them to death to where they're like mushy. We definitely don't want to get to that consistency. But let's go ahead and start with preparing the salmon, and there's all of our ingredients for this dish that we have right now. Okay, starting off here, we're going to take our avocado oil here, and what I like to do is just put a little bit of avocado oil just on the top here, just a little drizzle. There's a lot of drizzle, and a little bit of drizzle over here. Put the lid on there, and that's about all I'm going to add at this moment. Clean up here a little bit. And then what we want to do is we're going to take our tongs here. I like to just kind of move it around like this, and then move it around once again. There should be plenty of oil there. That'll help coat the fish. That's going to help with the salt and pepper to stick to the fish. So now that we got a little bit of avocado oil on here, what we're going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of pepper. You always want to kind of come up high when you're doing the pepper, so you get a good even coating. We don't want to do like, if you don't come up high, you're going to have like a big splotch of pepper. It's going to be like big, dots of pepper. We don't want that. We want this to be nice and even spread out here. Okay. Now we want to do the same with our salt. Going to come up high to salt this and to get a nice even coating over the top of the fish here. Okay. So now we got the one side done. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to go ahead and flip this over. As you can see, we've already incorporated the avocado oil since we kind of moved it around with just a little bit of oil. And then we're going to do the same thing on this side, and I salt this on this side as well. Coming up high, making sure that we get kind of an even distribution of the salt and the pepper. Another thing of pepper here. And we're coming up high, of course, making sure that we're not having big black spots of pepper all in one, incorporated in one spot. And if you're wondering, I got these little things at Publix here locally at where we live here in Florida. They're pretty cool. You fill them up with salt and pepper, and then they have a little magnet here where they just close up. Pretty cool. Really love these things. All right, so we got our fish prepared here, and then also got the carrots boiling. So let's go over to the stove and get this started cooking. All right, so we got our carrots boiling away over here. We're gonna test them, see where we're at. You can kind of move the fork around in here and you can feel how firm they are as well. They're not quite ready for the carrots there. So when you're testing your pan for, see how hot it is, put your hand flat into the pan. Just kidding, don't do that. you'll burn your hand. So what we're going to do, we're going to put the salmon in the pan here. We got it nice and hot. So I'm bringing my salmon over here. And what you want to do, you want to hear that sizzle, guys. You want to hear a good sizzle. Because what we want to do is we want to get a nice golden brown or crispy edge to, on the bottom and top of that salmon. So we're going to let this cook for a little while. And I don't know if you can see here on the sides, right here on the sides of the salmon, this can be used kind of like a thermometer. So you see where it's starting to get just a little bit white right now. As it goes and progresses and cooks, when it's about halfway up is about where we want to turn the salmon. Turn it over on the other side. And then we also can take a look at it by looking on the bottom and, seeing if it's, golden brown or, ready for that side. So we're going to let this cook for a little bit, let our carrots go for a little bit, and we'll be right back. Stay tuned. And here we go, guys. We're about there. As you can see, the salmon is now kind of white here. And this is like salmon color, and then it's like a little bit white here. Turn like a little pink color. See that on this one as well. About midway up. So this is where we're going to turn them, as you can see right now. Got a nice crisp on that side, so we're going to flip that over. If you notice here, it's nice and crispy on this side, this side, this side. We're going to let it get nice and crispy on this other side. And cook up. We're going to test our carrots here. Should be pretty well done on those. Almost there. Almost there on the carrots. I'll grab a plate here where we can put the salmon once it's done. As you can see now on this side, how it's starting to get a little bit pink. Now you can kind of push in the center here a little bit. Want it just a tiny bit firm, not a whole lot firm, because you kind of, a lot of people say they want it, medium or medium rare or whatever on there. I kind of just like it where it's cooked through. That's just me. Anyways, we're almost there. Carrot's almost done. Get ready to take this fish out and plate it up here in just a moment. We're going to plate this up. Put this on a plate for right now. Move this over to our countertop. Going to move this over to our fish. And then what we're going to do is take the top off of this, of our carrots. Now we're going to take that agave. Squeeze a little bit in there, a couple of twirls of that around. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some pepper in here. And then we're going to get a little bit of salt going here. And then what I'm going to do is stir this up here. Trusty old fork I have here. I'm just going to stir that around a little bit. Sorry for the fork noise. But see, this is where we want to be, guys. See where I'm pushing through this? It's just enough to go through, but it's still got a little bit of a bite to it, which is good. So, I'll get these off of the burner here. I'm going to taste one of these. See if we got the right amount of seasoning. Oh yeah. That's so good. It's burning in my mouth. Oh my god, that's good. Boom! That was really good. Okay. Sorry for talking and eating on camera. But you definitely want to taste your food, guys. So definitely enough salt and pepper in there. we're good to go on that. Our salmon's ready over there. Our carrots are ready here. And we're going to get our spinach and artichoke, or the cream spinach and artichoke. I'm going to plate that up, and I'll show you the final product. And there you go, guys. There's the finished product right there. We got our glazed carrots right here, crispy salmon with a lemon wedge on top, and then also our cream spinach with artichokes. So I will put all of this down in the description column of the recipe and the directions on how to make all of this stuff. But the cream spinach is basically onions, and it has like, let's see, we have onions, garlic, heavy cream, spinach, artichokes, salt, pepper. Very basic, very simple, very delicious. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you guys make this on your own. And thanks for watching our second episode of Oceansiders Cooks. Love you guys. Take care. Bye.